At the beginning of the school year, we visited this classroom serving students with autism. There was clearly a need on behalf of well-serving teachers for additional learning and effective instructional techniques. We were able then to engage services from the Pennsylvania Training and Technical Assistance Network to provide the necessary skills and structure for the classroom and for the teachers to make a difference for these students with autism.
We're going to do point 2, point 2.
Exactly.
I've been working with children with special needs for 23 years. It's like being a first-year teacher all over again. I'm a little apprehensive, overwhelmed a little bit. It's going to benefit my kids. It's going to make me a better teacher.
All of the recommendations that are made in the classroom are derived from the science of behavior analysis. It's all evidence-based and aligned with the Pennsylvania standards.
When I first took the training, I was very overwhelmed. I'm like, oh my goodness, what am I going to be doing with all this information? I actually love when they come in, they give me guidance.
This is about having a science that works. This is about grounding your confidence in what you do in practices that are based on evidence.
Training can't be left to chance. Successful implementation of this program requires a staff that is willing to learn new things and then to implement that consistently on a day-to-day basis.
Trayshawn just turned 6 years old. In fact, this is his first full-time experience in school anywhere. He definitely has the intelligence, but his behaviors are at this point stopping him to learn all those things that kids his age are learning.
Trayshawn's VB MAP assessment indicates that he is able to consistently request 6 items. He can label about 30 items and can also match identical items and complete simple inset puzzles.
Research demonstrates that applied behavior analysis works with students with autism, and we now in Harrisburg have the data to show that, and it is working for our students.
Cash was a student who came to us with significant problem behavior. He had several tantrums a day which lasted for hours.
He was kicked out of his first daycare center at 2 years old. Every day there was an incident with him. He had no verbal communication whatsoever.
From Cashion's VB MAP assessment, we were able to identify that he can request about 10 different items. He is also able to label about 50 common items and can match identical and some non-identical pictures.
When we first started working with Sheree, what we saw a lot of was Sheree playing on the trampoline all by herself. What we're trying to do is show her that approaching adults gets her good things. We want them to know that communicating is going to make their life better.
Darian is a 7-year-old boy. This is actually the first time he's receiving autism support of any kind. He can be quite a handful. When he first came to me, he would hit me, kick me, but the patent team has helped me significantly in getting his behaviors under control.
One of the key things that has happened over the course of the past year is that teachers have focused on teaching, making sure children are learning important skills, and as a result of those efforts, children are now engaged, they enjoy learning, and there's no need to engage in problem behavior because good stuff is being obtained through the learning process.
This effort helps to prepare students with the appropriate skills necessary to be successful in inclusionary settings, in the classroom, with their families at home, with kids on the playground, inclusion in life. But it all starts here.
When Sheree first came to my room, I couldn't even get her to sit down. By pairing instruction with known reinforcement, I was able to gain instructional control with Sheree. She has gained over 570 skills.
Trayshawn has acquired over 500 new skills this year. His ability to communicate has made his life in school and at home so much better.
Trayshawn was really combative. He's come a long way this year. He's better with his classmates. He's ready to go to school every morning. I'm proud of him.
Within the past year, Darian has acquired about 340 skills. He almost has no occurrences of problem behavior, and he's such a joy to work with. The techniques that we've employed, such as errorless teaching, have led to these changes.
You see the change, and when you see the change as a consultant coming in, it's amazing to see the growth and the progress that the teachers and the students have made in Harrisburg School District.
They are taking good data, They know what they're teaching. They're using assessments to guide day-to-day behavior in the classroom.
Cashion has had an amazing year. He has acquired over 700 new skills.
Cash loves school. He's a totally different kid, verbally and emotionally. Now you can take him anywhere with no problems. He is able to play alongside other kids and invite them in his play space, which is a great big deal. I'm very proud of him. I love you.
It's like a different classroom. All the students are on task. It's miraculous. I don't know what other word to use.
Patton has been the most amazing support that I've ever had in my life. It took me 22 years to realize this is probably what I should have been doing all along. Evidence-based teaching has made me a better teacher because I know I'm making a difference in their lives, and I could see that. I'm making a difference.
The beauty of all of this is the science of ABA, and it's what gives us the ability to be effective with staff and in turn have them be effective with their students.
It's an absolutely amazing and wonderful feeling to walk into Harrisburg School District. It's imperative that this type of evidence-based practice be continued to show the growth and change the lives of the students that they serve.
What a difference a year makes. We're real happy to be back to see kids thriving and working toward lives that will prove to be successful in their own right. Effective instruction does make a difference.